So it's been 1 year. 1 year since I left the church, 1 year since I left ministry and went full-time into doing whatever this is. Content creation, YouTube, whatever you want to call it. Last year, August 29th was the exact day. We left Florida and moved to Tennessee without really knowing how it would play out. Now, my wife Vanessa had a new job and that worked out great, and it's been an amazing experience for her. But for me, I really felt like God was asking me to pursue something new. I had a choice, right? I had a choice of jumping back into ministry in a new context. After being at the same church for 8 years, I knew that was going to be very difficult. I knew that God was kind of leading me in a new direction. And so for me, I really had to figure out what that looked like and what it is that God wanted me to do. And I felt very strongly that he asked me to jump into this. Now, at the time, we were not making anywhere close to a full-time salary. Definitely not as much as I was making in ministry, and definitely not as much as I needed to make in order to see our business grow and to continue to do what we do here on the channel. But I also knew that if I could put my full energy into something, that God would allow me to just channel that and he would help me to build something amazing. So I wanted to share some statistics with you over the last year. I wanted to share with you just how I've been, how I'm feeling about our channel, and just some numbers about where we're at in terms of this channel overall, because it's been a crazy, wild ride, and I don't want to, forget the forest for the trees. I don't want to get lost in the day-to-day videos and streams and these different things just to be forgetting about the whole picture of what God is actually doing. So let's start with how I'm feeling. I'm feeling amazing. While YouTube is still a wishy-washy, career, it's hard to say how much I'll make in a month. And so sometimes it's really up, sometimes it's really down. And there's nothing that I can really do about that other than continue to make content and try to make the best videos, the most valuable videos that I possibly can. But it's been really, really good overall, and I've been feeling like God has just been using me in his will over and over and over again. When I get comments about people coming to the faith because of my videos or talking about what they've learned because of my videos, it means that God has me on the right path and that, I'm listening to him. It's so gratifying, and I love it so much. Honestly, those messages are why I do what I do. I could care less about the other stuff. I could care less about the views or the income that I'm making, but that relationship that I have with the people that watch my videos is really what matters to me. And so that's been amazing. Now, let me share some numbers with you just about where we're at and where we were a year ago from now. So I looked up these numbers and I wanted to just share them with you. So a year ago, whenever I quit my job and we moved to Tennessee, we were at 12,071 subscribers. Now today, earlier on when I checked, we may have grown a little bit since then. We are at 37,028 subscribers. That means that we over tripled our channel this year. And that to me is insane. Sometimes I don't remember how many subscribers we've gotten, but I've met so many different people this year, so many people that are in our streams or are a part of what we're doing, and I don't know, it's just so amazing. So thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you be part of the family. As always, we're trying to grow, because the bigger that we grow, the more influence that we have, and the more people that will be able to be impacted by what we're doing here. So thank you for subscribing, and you guys mean the world to me. Now, next, I wanted to talk about views. Before I left and I left my ministry position and I went full-time into YouTube, we had 1.4 million views. And that was about 2 years of pretty solid, video making. And that was part-time, obviously. I wasn't making videos as often as I am now. I wasn't doing streams like I am now. And so in the past year, remember, all the way our entire YouTube career before this, we had gotten 1.4 million views. But this last year, the last 365 days, we've gotten 4.8 million views. That is crazy to me. And that means that we actually passed the halfway mark of what my ultimate goal with YouTube was, which is 10 million views. We're actually sitting above 6 million views now, getting closer and closer to 7 million every day. And so that is just mind-blowing to me. Man, God is so good, and he's just provided so much for us and hopefully value for the people that are watching this. So in terms of videos, this last year, we've actually put out 206 videos. That's a lot of videos. That's like an average of 4 videos a week almost. And then on top of that, we've done 70 live streams. That means that we've done more than 1 live stream a week. That's crazy. That's a lot of content. I hope you guys appreciate how much work that goes into these videos and how much work goes into these live streams. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can make things better and how we can keep on being more efficient and putting out more content for you guys. Man, I hope you guys appreciate it for sure. Now, this last statistic is really fun for me. It's watch hours. So how many hours have people watched our content in the past year? So in the past year, we have gotten 466,000 watch hours. 466,000 watch hours. Now, to put that into perspective for you, that means that everybody that's watched our channel and we add up all that time together, that's over 53 years that you guys have watched of our content. Man, thank you guys so much. I don't know if I can actually put into words how much it means to me. It has changed our life completely. Not that we're like crazy rich or like anything like that. It's changed our life in the fact that this is the first time in my life when I get to focus on one thing. And I get to put all of my energy into it, and I get to make the best videos, and I get to bring value to you guys in a way that is so gratifying. So thank you for that. I thank you that not only have you been with us through all of our chosen content, but you're also here during some of the other stuff. None of this is possible without you. It's just not. And so I love you guys, man. Like, you're amazing. And I'll give a special shout out to our Patreon family. I know that I talk about this a lot. I know that some people get annoyed about me mentioning Patreon, but the truth is, because YouTube is so fickle, because it could be up and down and up and down, we have to have a more stable form of income. Otherwise, I won't be able to provide for my family correctly, right? And so Patreon enables us to do that. Right now we have, we're at 241 or 242 patrons. Our goal this year is to hit 300. That would be amazing. There are some creators that have thousands and thousands, and I would love to be able to get there one day. Not only so that we can provide for my family, but so that I can go and do trips and do a bunch of new stuff that would be just so amazing for the channel. That's the goal, right? Is to get to this new amazing place where God can continue to use you guys and me to do whatever it is that he wants us to do. There's just so much that comes along with it, but I wanted to celebrate this. It's been a year since I left, my dream job. It's been a year since, I took this leap of faith, and Vanessa trusted me not to, completely bomb on this whole video thing. Not that we're where I want to be in the future, but I am so happy with what God has done this past year. I could never have imagined what he's done. So thank you guys. I appreciate it a ton. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your favorite part of this last year. What has been your favorite video? What has been your favorite thing that we've done on this channel? And how long have you been a part of the channel? How long have you been here with us, watching the videos and deep diving? And maybe it's about the chosen. Maybe you're here for the Israel stuff. Maybe you're here for just deep dives in the Bible. I'd love to know your thoughts.